Spent the night at the camp. No power, no heat, no lights, no treats, no coffee, but no stress. I laid my head down to rest. My first night at the camp.
All right, well, welcome back out here to Camp Parsnip. It's raining again. This year's been full of rain, but this is my first night to stay out here in the camper at Camp Parsnip. And we've had some wind out here apparently since the boys and I were out here and put the deck in and that kind of stuff. You saw that video or videos. You can see there's some trees that have fallen down. Thankfully they fell away from the camper, not toward the camper. And so yeah, so this is my first night out here in the Parsnip, and they did not get the electric hooked up. So I have no electricity tonight. So I ran up to the hardware store. You know what, I need to probably make sure that I got all my stuff out of the truck. I think I got everything that I need for the night. I got batteries, got my keys, got everything that I need. And so, yeah, it's going to be, this is almost June and it is cold. You see I'm wearing my winter coat. I think it's supposed to go below 50 tonight. I think it's already below 50. See my breath. Feels like it might be. I don't know. But yeah, this is going to be let me turn this around for you and you can see what it looks like out here at night. Not looking at me. There we go. So this is looking off of the porch here of the Parsnip, and of course there's my truck sitting there. Look at all of the water. Rain, rain, rain. But I don't have any electricity out here. I think there's a little bit of battery power that's operating some of the stuff in the camper, but I'm not going to use anything because I don't want it to run that battery out completely before we can get some power out here to get the charging back up on it. But we'll go into the Parsnip here, and so I'm using my battery operated light, and I'll turn this back around here. There we go. So I'm here inside the Parsnip. Make sure I lock the door. There we go. It's all locked up. As you can see here, it's already, there's my little heater toilet. I use it as a composting toilet. This is where I sit, the cushions. I have my iPads already charged. I have some shows loaded on that so that that's ready to go. I have a little battery operated fan. Then I got this device. Got this off of Amazon. I'm going to see how this works tomorrow. What I'm hoping is that it will power my coffee maker, my Tassimo, so that I can have a cup of coffee tomorrow. This is my DeWalt light right here. Don't know how much you can see here on the video. Maybe too dark for you to really see a whole lot. I really don't know. But I've got the heater going, starting to warm up in here just a little bit. I went down to the hardware store. It's one of those little buddy heaters, and it runs off of these propane cylinders, these little ones. I don't know. I can't remember what they said, whether it lasts 3 hours on low or 6 hours on low. I'm hoping for 6. But before I go to bed, I'm going to plug a brand new one in and let it go all night. And that little buddy heater is fantastic in this little camper. It doesn't need any electricity. All it uses these little things here. I also here I bought some Tumbleweed Natural Fire Starters. Everything's too wet outside tonight. Can't have a fire, but I thought, well, you know what? If I don't have them when I'm here sometime and I want to, I wish I had them. So I'm going to stick those up here, up above. Put those up there in the cubby hole. And then I also bought, I don't know if this is a good idea or not. Let me get this out of here. Here we go. I bought this. So it's a candle. I also brought a lighter from work I had there. I brought that with me so I can light that up. But man, it's already starting to get warm in here, so that's awesome. It's going to be weird not having any electricity. Not used to that kind of thing. I got the composting toilet ready to go. I got a bunch of batteries for my light. So I don't think you can probably even see me because of that. Let me see if I can kind of pull that up a little bit there. We'll create a little bit more light in here, but it's not making it too much on the camera. If you can see me. But yeah, it's my first night. I wanted to show you here into the parsnip. And then if we kind of pan around here just a little bit, this is my bed. That was my bed. I've got this. I've been sleeping in here in the camper for months and months and months and months. I love it here. So got it all covered. I'm going to probably take this quilt over here, this quilt, and I'm probably going to put it onto the bed tonight maybe as well. But it's warm enough in here. I may not need to. And then I have over here. If I can get this light to maybe shine up. There we go. See, I don't know if you can see me any better now. That might be even worse. Maybe if it was not directly on me. But then tomorrow morning for breakfast, I have mini muffins. Oh, I dropped that one on the floor. Let's see here what I got. And they come in a package like this. These are from Aldi. Mini strawberry muffins. I love them. A little bit too much sugar for me. I shouldn't have that much sugar. And I also have here. I have maple and brown sugar oatmeal from Aldi. I really like it. But I'll tell you how bad I am. I have a jar of brown sugar. So I add more brown sugar to my brown sugar maple oatmeal. This is all my stuff up here. I've got, you know, my coffee creamers, little packets of honey. Got sugar for my coffee. My coffee pods up here. Yeah. So I also have, I was going to show you this. I love this thing. So this is, oh, it's the lid here. This is actually a kettle, electric kettle. I'll be able to use it tomorrow. But this is how I do my oatmeal. Is I can put a cup of water in this, and it boils it within like a minute and a half. Then I can put that into my when I have electricity. I can put that into my oatmeal, and it works like very, very good. So one of these days back in here is the bathroom. You can see the bunk beds here. I've got all kinds of junk all over them. Someday I'll get this all cleaned up. The bathroom I use, like I said, I use it as a composting toilet. I use someday I'll show you the poo packs that I use with that shower. But one of these days, the gray water, the shower, I'll be able to use. Well, I'll never be able to use the black water, black tanks here. I don't have a sewer system, so it's going to always have to be composting. Yeah, but so it's warming up in here really nice. I can take my coat off now and get myself ready to go to bed. So this is going to be the first night in the parsnip on or at Camp Parsnip. So just wanted to show you. Got some water here, I don't know if you can see that. Put water in there, little spout. I keep it in here so I can throw it out. Again, one of these days here I'll have this all ready to go so I can use it with a pump on the, everything will work. That's coming. So, and you see I took the table out here, just didn't like it there. I like this little one here, so I'll fold up because then it gives me more space to move around in here. So, normally I have a fan that would be running, but I won't be tonight because I got no power. Anyhow, all right, well guys, thanks for watching this video. Probably a short little video here. Maybe another time I'll get an opportunity when there's lights and I can go through, I'll show you the camper and everything that's in here. The Parsnip is what we call it. All right, here I am. I'm in the Parsnip. I'm laying down, I'm underneath all my covers. Let me see here if you can pan around there. I've got my buddy heater running. I had a candle lit there for a little bit ago. 3-wick candle. It was putting off a lot of heat, so I put it over on the stove. Makes me nervous. My wife loves candles, but they make me nervous. So here I am. I'm in the Parsnip at Camp Parsnip, and see how this goes. Hope it goes well. I'm comfortable, definitely warm. All right, I can hear the cars going up and down the road. Okay, hope you enjoy the video. Okay, I made it. Whew. I'm up, and don't have the bed made yet. Heater went off middle of the night, but had a lot of blankets on, so it was nice and warm. But it was cold in here. Not now. I got up, turned the heater on, and was trying to get myself ready to go for the day. But yeah, I'll be glad when I have electricity. I'm not a roughing it sort of guy, and this, I guess, technically not really roughing it, but man, I'm thankful for that little heater last night. And it ran, I don't know how long, probably only about 3 hours, but man, it just kept it was nice. And then it got cold, but anyhow, good morning everybody. Here, I don't have my glasses on, my hat on, barely have my clothes on. But I'm up and I'm going and get my teeth brushed here, try and make a pot of coffee, and we'll see how that goes. All right, here I am. I'm going to try and get the bed made here. This thing's, I think, in that position. There, how's that? I don't know if I go this way with it. How's that? I don't know if you can see me or not. All you can see is the shadow. Ooh. But I don't know how else to do it to get enough light so that you can see. So I'm going to try making the bed here. Usually don't have this many blankets on it. Usually try to make the blanket first, fix the blankets first on the bed, get it made so that I can get everything else put in there on the bed. Use it as my place to get going here, get all my stuff packed up, get ready to go back to work. There's that. Get my hat, coat, and all this stuff ready. Alright. Still have one of these left that I bought yesterday, and then I have one that I had here. So, alright, so let's see if this thing works. This is one of these. This is just an Amazon cheapo. It's called a portable power supply. Shows it has a fan. Doesn't show it making coffee though. What do you think? Think it's going to work? Oh, I need a cup of coffee bad. You know, whoa, I'm almost out. Let's see if I can get my wife to get me some more coffee. Alright, so turn this thing on. And then that's on, and then there's another button here you have to turn on to get the outlets to work. Otherwise it just charges. Hey, it clicked. Hey, this might work. Woohoo! Let's put some water in this thing. Oh, it's not enough water. If I'm gonna make a cup of coffee, a big cup of coffee. There we go. Ooh, that may be too big. Alright, yeah, I know. But usually take my coffee black, but just to be on the safe side in the camper, I put a little bit of this stuff in there. Just a little bit of sugar. No, I don't need that much. I'm gonna need a couple. I hope you can see this. I'm not wasting my time here. If this works, I'm gonna sit down over here and do my devotions for the day. I think the best way to get the day started is with the Lord. Hopefully I put everything in there. I put the water in there. I hope. I forget to do stuff all the time. So let's see if this is going to work. Bing. Close the lids. I hear it working. Oh, we'll see if it heats the water. I always throw all of this stuff in my composting toilet so that I can throw it out. Whew. That little buddy here is getting hot. Alright, so that's going to go back with me. I put everything. Anything I'm going to take back with me, I threw over on the bed. My keys over here, get them ready to go. Ah, it went off. It's too much for it. I really hoped that it would make a cup of coffee. Ah, well, it was too much for this little thing. It wouldn't do it. No. Well, that's too bad. Guess the old guy's not going to get a cup of coffee today. Well, hopefully they didn't mess up the thing. Oh, boing. I don't think this one works though either. No, it doesn't work either. But that didn't work. It will not do a coffee maker. It's too much power to get it started. It ran the little pump, but it would not run the heater. Alright, well now we know. Have to have a bigger one. Let me see here. Oh, the light still works, so it doesn't tear it up. I don't need it to flash. We'll turn it off. Alright. Okay, but we can still have, ta-da, muffins. Gotta take my pills this morning. The older you get, the more pills you need. Usually, some hours. Alright. Pills. So there's little mini muffins. Strawberry. Definitely dry. Need to have some water to wash it down. Doesn't say how many you're supposed to get in the pouch. But I just ate 2. It's supposed to be 4 because there's 2 left in there. 2 plus 2 is 4. Had a good friend of mine that's a businessman. He said, when you need to get an accountant to do your bookwork, he said, all you gotta do is ask them one question to find a good accountant. He said, ask them what 2 plus 2 is. If they say 4, don't hire them. He said, the correct answer is, what do you want it to be? Number 4. I'm not a good accountant. Not accountant at all. I have an accountant. So I'm doing good filling out my taxes. Oops. Dropped my lid on the floor. Well, I'm gonna get myself together here, get out into the truck, head to work. Thanks for watching. Well, here I am. I made it to work this morning. Not doing too bad. Made it through the night. Got to work. Got my coffee here. Hope my coffee maker's okay since it didn't drain the water out of it. Hope it's okay. Don't know. You ever had that happen before? Well, hope it works out. But anyhow, I want to let you know I'm here at work. I made it in and made it through the night. Yay! First night at Camp Parsnip. All right. So anyhow, hope you enjoyed the video.
In the still of a cold, dark night, no stars shining bright, whispers of the wind howl in the trees, rain clouds drop as the night unfolds. I lift up my heavens above, where God watches over in the warmth of His love. At Camp Parsnip, where my spirit is bright, with peace in my heart through the long dark night. The echoes of God's Spirit speak to my heart, reminding me that there's nothing to fear. With every sweet prayer sent up to the skies, I'm weaving a tapestry where His grace never dies. try to creep in like the chill of the wind. I hear him calling softly, turn to me, you will win. I trust in this journey with each step I take, for every cold night leads to God's warm embrace. The echoes of God's Spirit speak to my heart, reminding me that there's nothing to fear. With every sweet prayer sent up to the skies, I'm weaving a tapestry where His grace never dies. Where every cold night leads to God's warm embrace.